Welcome to our presentation. Our business idea is to start a bar in Paisley that is unique and attractive to young people. The pub and bar industry is massive in the UK with nearly 45,500 pubs. A bar is a place where people go to socialise and have a good time, but recently there has been some challenges facing in the industry, and one of our responses from a bar manager and owner survey tells us that this is due to an astronomical increase in the wholesales process, which makes it hard for bars to offer a reasonable price and maintain a solid profit margin. We will now go into more depth on this with the use of environmental scanning tools.
PEST will split into 6 terms of external factors which can affect a business. The first term is political. We believe that in this segment there are a few factors that may affect the business, such as government regulations which consider local and national policies on alcohol, consumption licensing requirements and operating hours. Another factor to consider with this segment is taxes. This may be a problem for businesses due to high tax on alcohol. The second term is economical. This may affect the business due to reasons such as inflation or interest rates. If inflation rises, the cost of goods increases, putting pressure on profit margins. Another factor is the consumer spending habits. Economic factors influence how much people are willing to spend on luxury items like bar drinks. The third term is social. This is an important one for a business. One factor affecting us is a change in drinking habits. This shifts in social attitudes towards alcohol, such as health-conscious behaviours or preferences for non-alcoholic alternatives. This could impact our bar's customer base. A secondary factor would be social trends, which includes popularity of certain drink types, draft cocktails, beers, wines, or customer preferences for sustainable, local, sourced ingredients. From my personal experience of working in a bar, I've noticed which drinks are more favourable and in trend. I've managed to gather some information of these drinks, and these drinks include Pinot Grigio, Bush, Smirnoff Vodka, Sol, Budweiser, Stella, Corona, Old Mount, Coca-Cola and Short Melby. The fourth term is technological. In this segment we found that social media marketing could be positively used for our bar because platforms like Instagram, TikTok or Facebook can be used to market the bar, connect with customers and promote events. We can also use online reservation and ordering systems which can improve customer services through reservation systems, ordering apps and even contactless payment methods. A fifth term is legal, which could cause problems due to licensing and permits. A bar needs to comply with laws around serving alcohol, including age restrictions, operating hours and necessary licences. Another important one is the alcohol liability. Bars must be aware of laws regarding intoxication and liability for incidents that occur after patrons leave the premises. And the final term is environmental. This includes topics like climate, weather conditions can influence customer traffic. For instance, bars with outdoor seating may be more affected by the rain or cold temperatures. Another topic of interest is environmental regulations. Strict environmental regulations could impact bar operations, including waste disposal, water usage or carbon emissions. SWOT analysis is a study undertaken by an organisation to identify its internal strengths and weaknesses as well as its external opportunities and threats. Some strengths that we have is that the customers can choose their own songs through a voting app on their phone. Then we'll also train our employees to a high standard, and the location is we are close to local universities and colleges who are our target demographic. In contrast, some of our weaknesses may be is trying to build up a reputation and become established in the bar industry. And an opportunity is the new customer segment, as we are aiming towards a younger audience of 18 years old to mid-20s. A threat that we may have is already established bars with great reputations, as they will be a threat of starting up, and will be a threat of complying with multiple laws and regulations.
Opening a pub is not a new business idea. In fact, it's a very ancient one, and while a majority of the pubs in Paisley appear to be ancient with their dark rooms and little atmosphere, we want to create a place where young people can go that will be fresh, unique and exciting. That's right, we want to create a bar that can become a hub of entertainment that attracts every young person in Paisley. We believe that through holding lots of unique events, such as nights where people can vote on what music is played through a voting app on their phone, music genre themed nights and monthly costume and fancy dress nights, we can keep things fresh and appeal to a younger crowd. This is the opportunity that we believe is available, as there is a shortage of suitable bars in Paisley that will get young people excited. So why is this an opportunity? The UWS Paisley campus has around 10,000 students and West College Scotland has more than 21,000. This is a massive pool of potential customers. Now we know not every person in these schools will match our target demographic, but a lot will. And with so many young people in Paisley, it is a shame that most of the currently available bars look like this. And you may wonder why people would not just go to Glasgow. Well, we believe that the convenient location to those who live in Paisley and the surrounding areas will make our bar even more appealing. And this is backed up by our research, as our survey found that nearly 48% of people think that location is very important when choosing where to go out to, and another 48% found it to be somewhat important. Along with that, a questionnaire given to bar managers and owners also found that a good location was crucial. Another reason we feel justified in thinking that this is a great opportunity is because our survey found that nearly 70% of people either agreed or strongly agreed that they are more likely to go to places with a unique selling point or event going on, which would make our bar an attractive option. To summarise, customers, location and unique selling point is what makes our idea a real opportunity, as there is a ready-made customer base, a convenient location and plenty of fun and exciting events to be had. During the process of developing this idea, we have went through an extensive environmental scanning process. The use of Pestel and SWOT were shown earlier when we used these to show potential challenges that our business could face and the strengths and weaknesses of our business. However, we even carried out a survey which received nearly 70 responses, which were mostly from our target demographic. We also gave a questionnaire to 2 bar owners with almost 40 combined years of experience in the industry to give us an insight on what makes a successful bar. On top of all this, we even went to visit several bars in the area to assess the competition we would face, and we reached out to 2 bars available for rent in Paisley to see if we could visit, but it was not possible. Now this is all well and good as an idea, but how can we actually make this dream business into a reality? Well, as I mentioned earlier, there are currently 2 bars available for rent in Paisley Town Centre, both of which can be seen right now on the slide. Both bars perfectly meet our location requirements and have reasonable ingoing costs and rent, but both would also likely need investment to reach the standard of appearance that we want to achieve. We also obtained the price list for some popular drinks that we would likely sell, which can be seen on the screen. The numbers are from a popular distributor website that will save us money as we buy in bulk. In order to drum up business and gain popularity, we will attempt to create close connections with the student unions of the 2 schools mentioned earlier, so that we can not only hold events at the school, but also potentially sponsor some of their sports clubs and societies and allow them to hold social events at our bar. This is perfect as it allows us to reach our target demographic easily and to build our reputation.
To conclude, this bar may seem like a difficult task to achieve, as we've seen through the use of Pestel and SWOT, that there will be many challenges like inflation and legal obligation. However, we have also seen from our surveys and questionnaires and field research that this bar is exactly the type of place people want to go out to. We have also presented significant evidence that shows Paisley has a gap in its bar scene that we could fill, and that there is a ready-made customer base. We have also shown that there is a clear route to make this dream, for this dream to be a reality. We hope that we've convinced you to believe in our dream, and thank you for listening.